loves. So I just wanted to share something quick but very, very profound and powerful around receiving money and receiving prosperity, which is a very hot topic in our lives and feels very sticky for a lot of us. So in the new paradigm of living in abundance and living in prosperity, our connection with abundance, our connection with prosperity is incredibly intrinsically linked to us receiving the light of our higher selves. So if you've been on your spiritual path for at least a little while, you'll have connected with your higher self or your soul essence or whatever terms you use to talk about that infinitely healthy, wise being, your inner guide, etc. So you'll have connected with that part of you, whether that's subtly, deeply, consistently, a tiny bit here and there. And you'll know about this frequency, obviously, right? And this is the frequency of abundance. Your higher self, your soul, contains all the frequencies and all the codes of abundance because it is an aspect of source, and all abundance comes from the source. So in the old paradigm, we received money in a lot of different ways that weren't necessarily connected to the soul. But in the new paradigm, everything is integrated into the higher self's wishes and will for all beings, the liberation for all beings. So things are done differently. And when it comes down to receiving money, what it really comes down to is how well can I receive the light of my higher self? And how much am I identifying with my higher self? Because if we're not identified with our higher self, and if we're not allowing the angelic light of our own beings in to every cell and every chakra, and we're feeling not connected to that energy and cut off, and then we go about and do work, and then we go about and do our business or different things like that, that doesn't make any sense, right? In the old paradigm, that made sense. In the new paradigm, that doesn't make any sense because the energy of abundance and prosperity lives inside of you when you have an activated higher self essence in your cells and in your chakras. And I know that you very likely, I'm sure many of you, maybe there's going to be a couple that haven't experienced this yet, but it's coming. But I know most of you have experienced these moments of pure joy when you connect with your higher self, when you're looking at the ocean, or when you're just dancing and just like this best song ever comes on, or you're laughing with your friends, and you enter into these moments of timelessness where you remember and you get it. And how abundant and prosperous do those moments feel when you feel like you have everything that you need. You're breathing, you're alive, you're on the dance floor, you're at the ocean, and it might be like a millisecond that you feel it, or it might be 5 seconds, or maybe a minute or an hour, whatever that is. But have you connected with those parts of you that have just been like, this is it, I remember. That's the frequency of your higher self, and that's the frequency of where abundance is coming from in your life. It's self-sourced, it's within. So actually, the more that you can connect in with your angelic light, the angelic light of who you are, the more you're allowing yourself to receive abundance, right? And it can be simple. So you can close your eyes right now and just take a moment to breathe in the light of your higher self and just invite your higher self in today. Higher self, fill me. Higher self, fill every one of my cells. Higher self, fill my chakras. Higher self, fill my bones, fill my eyes. Higher self, fill me, and just breathe in the light of your higher self right in. And know that this frequency of your higher self resonates with abundance, and your higher self is able to allow. Dolores is here. Hi, love. Yes, you made it live. Your higher self is the thing about with this is that the ego will still go, okay, well, yeah, great, and everything, my higher self, cool. But so where's the money right now? And it must come from this place. It's got to come from my job, or it's got to come from this launch, or this program, or this client, or this. And that can trip us up. I know that trips me up when I'm in those places. But the higher self is an aspect of the universe, and it can get very, very creative and bring abundance into your life in really unexpected, hilarious, fun ways that can look like money, can look like free gifts, look like opportunities, look like a heck of a lot of things. Soul family, like prosperity in all ways, right? Health, yay, like all of it. Awesome. We're opening up to this much wider understanding of prosperity in this day and age, right? So the second step after you let your higher self in and just really feel your higher self and fill your being with your higher self is to be okay with this energy of surrender going, it might not come from where I thought it would, and it might not come from where I want it to come, and it might not come exactly on my watch in 2 minutes when I decided that that's what was going to happen. It might come in, and this is something that, like, today, this is a sticky point for me today. I'm like, okay, yes, I know it always comes. It's always coming. Like, literally, that's been my life for so long now. But like, I wanted to come this way right now. And that is not a good feeling, right? It's like, it's control and it's a blockage. So my invitation for myself today and for you is like, what if we just trusted the universe a little bit more? And we're like, cool, hands off. I'm going to let you do your thing. I'm going to trust my higher self. My job is to keep filling myself with my higher self, keep identifying with the angelic light that I am. Maybe I need to meditate to do that, or go in nature, or have something healthy to eat, or laugh, and feel the abundance that is me. And then I'm going to allow this surrender energy to bring it to me. So let me know if that makes sense. Can you tell if that makes sense to you? Can you give me a yes, Beth, this makes sense? Or if this does not make sense, you can tell me, no, Beth, this does not make sense, and here's what I do not understand, right? I think most of you are going to say, yes, Beth, this makes sense. But if it does, I want you to go to the comments right now, live or on replay, and say, yes, Beth, this makes sense. So I know that you're with me, okay? So again, 2 parts to what I just said. Fill yourself with your higher self. Prayer is an amazing way to do it, like we just did. Higher self, fill me. Higher self, fill my chakras. Second step, surrender, and just bathe in the frequency of abundance that is the light of your own higher self, right? If you want further guidance, if you want to go a lot deeper, I know Dolores is here and she's already, yes, Dolores is, you're a star student right now. Dolores says, yes, Beth, this makes sense. And I know Dolores is joining us for the 6-week course for the Priestess's Guide to Manifesting Money. So if any of you, other priestess magical beings would like to join us for that journey. This is a deep dive journey into unlocking prosperity codes in your energy field and learning to manifest money that is in a way that aligns with your priestess values, your desire that all beings are liberated, that all beings are prosperous, that all beings know themselves as love. It's an interesting take on the conversation around manifesting money. I needed the conversation around manifesting money for me to be deeper and more comprehensive, also more real. When I take you into the course, I don't say, hey, you're going to manifest all the money ever instantly. You're not going to have to do any work. Just like watch the video and it'll be done. It's like, no, actually this stuff actually takes consistent daily practice and going and meeting some of the deep wounding that's been in your system for a long time that you probably haven't wanted to look at. But the cool thing is that in this journey that you have a guide, you have someone holding your hand, you have someone saying, here is an exact specific practice that you can do. You can tweak it however you like to make sense for you. And we'll be here in the Facebook group and it'll be fun. And some of the practices are going to be like, oh my God, that was so great. I just felt my light. It was amazing. And some of them are going to be like, oh my goddess, wow, my ancestors have a lot of shit. Wow, let's clear that. Archangel Michael, get in there. But at the end of the 6 weeks, you're going to have so much. You're going to shift so much. And as you continue to apply the processes, you will shift around money in ways that are miraculous to you. I promise, because I've lived it myself and I've also taken many clients through this journey as well. So if you'd like to join us, the link is in the title of this video if you want to learn more. And you can also ask, if you're not sure if it's right for you, you can ask higher self, is the Priestess's Guide to Manifesting Money right for me? Is this right for me? Higher self, is this journey right for me? Will it give me more money and more abundance than I need to invest into it? Higher self, is this journey right for me? And if it is, please sign up sign up right now, ideally, but before Thursday night, January 23rd, Thursday night, because that is when the 50% off finishes. It's 50% off right now. And that is when the bonuses end. And then the journey of us doing it all at the same time ends. And then later on my website, you'll be able to get it at any time for the full price. It will be worth every penny, but there won't be nearly as much around it. And it'll be half off until Thursday night. Hello, Satkertin Kar. I don't know if I say your magical name right, but I will learn. All right, so lots of love. Yes, and she's in. All the commenters are in the journey, which is dope. All right, so I will see you soon. And again, let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. You're great. And remember, breathe in your higher self. That is the key to your abundance. Higher self, fill me. Higher self, fill me. Higher self, fill me. Higher self, fill me. Higher self, fill my heart. Higher self, fill my womb. Higher self, fill my cells. Higher self, show me the way. Okay, bye.